What's up, Bills Mafia? Welcome back to the channel where we break down everything Buffalo Bills. Real talk, insider insight, and a pulse of one Bills drive. And let me tell you right now, this team is on a mission. Every single move this offseason screams one thing: championship mindset. From rebuilding the defense to sharpening the offense, the Bills are locking in for that Super Bowl run. So before we dive into some major updates, including a potential roster move that could add serious depth and a bit of controversy around our MVP Josh Allen, I need you to smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Let's ride into the 2025 season together, all right? Let's talk about the move that could cap off this impressive offseason. According to Bleacher Report's Mo Moton, the Bills might be wise to revisit an old name, offensive tackle Connor McDermott, as the final chess piece before camp. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, why go backwards? But hear me out. McDermott was originally a 6th-round pick by the Patriots in 2017, but quickly found a home in Buffalo, appearing in 8 games over 2 seasons. Since then, he's bounced between the Jets and Pats before a brief stint with the Rams. He started 17 games over his career, and most importantly, he knows our system, our culture, and how to protect Josh Allen. With starters Dion Dawkins and Spencer Brown healthy and returning, the starting O-line is solid. But let's keep it real. It's a 17-game grind, and one injury could shake up everything. Right now, backups like Ryan Van Demark and Tylen Grable have only 3 combined starts. That's a razor-thin margin if disaster strikes. So McDermott brings versatility and veteran savvy. He can swing to either tackle spot, and at 32, he still has enough in the tank for spot starts. It wouldn't be a flashy signing, but it's the kind of insurance that wins you games in November and December when injuries pile up. And for a team that's all in on protecting its MVP and making a deep playoff, this could be the smart, safe bet to round out the 90-man roster. Speaking of MVPs, can we talk about the disrespect our guy Josh Allen just got? Despite winning the 2024 NFL MVP and dragging the Bills to the AFC Championship game, Pro Football Focus just dropped their 2025 QB rankings. And Josh Allen? Ranked 4th, behind Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, and Lamar Jackson. Look, those are elite QBs, no one's denying that, but let's break down the numbers. Allen in 2024. 3,231 passing yards, 28 passing TDs, just 6 INTs, 531 rushing yards, 12 rushing TDs, 101.4 passer rating, 13-4 regular season record MVP, and a deep playoff run. Compare that to Burrow, who had monster stats: 4,918 yards, 43 TDs, but didn't even make the playoffs. Mahomes and Jackson? Great years, but neither carried their offense quite like Josh did. Allen accounted for 40 total touchdowns. He was the heartbeat of this team. He did it with a rebuilt WR room, a first-year OC, and a defense dealing with injuries. That's value. That's most valuable player stuff. So the real question isn't why he's ranked 4th, it's why. He is a number 1. And hey, maybe the folks at PFF aren't totally off base. Because if the Bills are serious about getting Allen back to that Super Bowl stage, it might be time to give him even more help. And one name that keeps popping up, Keenan Allen. Now, nothing's official yet, but there's real buzz in league circles. After a solid but quieter year with the Bears, 70 receptions, 744 yards, and 7 TDs, Keenan is still one of the league's cleanest route runners. He caught 108 balls the year before with the Chargers and could easily slot in as a savvy WR2 or WR3 in Buffalo. Imagine a room with Keenan Allen, Khalil Shakir, rookie Keon Coleman, and Elijah Moore. Add in Dalton Kincaid on James Cook out of the backfield. You're talking about one of the most complete arsenals Allen has ever had. We already saw Shakir break out in 2024. Moore is hungry to prove himself, and Coleman has that physical upside to be a future star. But adding a guy like Keenan Allen, that's leadership, that's experience. That's the kind of move that makes defenses panic in the red zone. Let's not forget this team loaded up on defense this offseason. Joey Barza, Tre'Davious White, Michael Hoyt, Larry Ogunjobi, and they doubled down in the draft using 5 of 6 picks on defense, highlighted by Kentucky corner Maxwell Hairston, who already looks like a future starter. That side of the ball is ready to dominate. Now, Brandon Beane and Sean McDermott need to balance things out by tightening the offensive line and giving Allen that extra help. Whether it's McDermott on the line or Keenan at wideout, 1 or 2 smart moves could be the final push towards Super Bowl Elvis. We're in the thick of the offseason, and while most eyes have been focused on big-name signings and splashy trades, let me bring your attention to something happening quietly but powerfully at One Bills Drive. The Buffalo Bills are cooking something special on defense. And there's one name starting to bubble up as a surprise gem of rookie minicamp, Dorian Strong. That's right. While first-round pick Maxwell Hairston has lived up to the hype, 6th-rounder Dorian Strong is making just as much noise. Maybe even more. Let's rewind for a second. The Bills had to say goodbye to 2 big names this offseason. Kaya Elam took his talents to Dallas, and Rasul Douglas wasn't brought back. Tough losses, no doubt, but what's Buffalo known for? Reloading, not rebuilding. So what did Brandon Beane do? He doubled down on the cornerback position during the 2025 NFL Draft. First, he landed Hairston at number 30 overall. High ceiling, electric athleticism. Then, with the first pick of the 6th round, he snagged Dorian Strong out of Virginia Tech. Now 6th round picks. Let's be honest. Most of them don't make the final 53. Most of them don't even get real reps in camp. But Bills fans, Strong isn't most rookies. In just a few short practices, Strong's been turning heads. Coaches, teammates, media, everyone's talking. And when Maxwell Hairston, the guy the Bills picked in round 1, says he's taking mental reps from watching Strong, you better believe that's not something we hear every day. Here's what Hairston had to say after practice. Dorian Strong had a really good day today. I'm taking mental reps when I watch D Strong. Seeing him go out there and play with poise and play like he's already adjusted, it was good to see. We're going to lean on each other and help each other get through this process. Let me tell you something. That is the kind of camaraderie and chemistry you love to see in a young secondary. Hairston and Strong have already been spotted working together privately after practices. No egos, no competition, just 2 young dogs, hungry to help bring a championship to Buffalo. Hairston is expected to start right away, lining up opposite Christian Benford, who just inked his own extension. In the slot, we got one of the best in the game, Taron Johnson. But don't sleep on Strong. With Sean McDermott's system constantly rotating DBs based on matchups, Strong could absolutely sneak into a serious role, and sooner than people think. Now, let's be real. Our secondary wasn't elite last season. We ranked 23rd in opponent yards per pass. That's not what we're used to seeing in Buffalo, especially under McDermott and now Bobby Babich as the DC injuries played a role. Regression happened. But that's why moves were made. We brought back Tre'Davious White, Dane Jackson too. It's a blend of veteran leadership and young talent, just the way you want it heading into a grueling 17-game stretch. Dorian Strong already seems locked in. He talked about the aura he felt during his pre-draft visit, said it felt like a culture that pushes players to their ceiling. That's exactly the mindset we need. And you know what's crazy? He's been modeling his game after Christian Benford, guy who was also a 6th-round pick and now just got paid. Strong sees the blueprint. He believes he can follow it. And from what we've seen so far in minicamp, why not? At Virginia Tech, Strong was a standout. Smooth hips, good ball skills, and a knack for staying glued to receivers. He didn't fall in the draft because of a lack of talent. He fell because of the numbers game. But sometimes that chip on your shoulder becomes the fire that fuels you. And folks, Strong is burning hot right now. So here's the deal. Bills Mafia, the foundation is strong. Josh Allen is your MVP. The defense is rebuilt and hungry. The offensive weapons are underrated but lethal. All that's left is making those final tweaks, adding depth, securing protection, and making sure Josh Allen has what he needs to go all the way. Whether it's bringing back Connor McDermott, signing a vet like Keenan Allen, or just continuing to trust the young guys, we're in a position to strike. But as always, the window in the NFL is short. You gotta go all in when you have the shot. So now I want to hear from you. Should the Bills bring back Connor McDermott for O-line depth? Do you think Josh Allen deserves to be ranked #1 after his MVP season? Would you want to see Keenan Allen in a Bills jersey this fall? Drop your takes in the comments below. Let's get the conversation going. This is our team, and this season feels special. And don't forget, guys, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you love the Bills like we do, subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a single update. We've got more exclusive news, film breakdowns, and interviews coming your way all season long. As always, go Bills.